Hello everybody, welcome back to Billy Goat and Rough. It's been a while since I last posted, but the main reason for that, there's a few reasons. The main reason is my wife Ioana, she's pregnant. We've got a few weeks left till Baby Sharp arrives, so who knows, maybe in the next video you'll see Baby Sharp. So this is the reason for, hence probably the title, I don't know what it's going to be yet, but van conversion. We're not going to be able to hike as much as we like to, especially with the baby and all the baby gear. It's just not really that convenient, so we will be doing some hikes still. I'll be doing some solo ones at least, but we're going to do this van conversion as a series, from basically stripping it down to nothing to putting everything in by hand myself, and I've never done one before, so bear with me. But yeah, any tips or anything like that along the way, please give me. But yeah, the reason is so we can still get away, do nice walks, hikes, nights away, nice and easy, just to pull up in a van somewhere. That's the idea. I've got Brandon here with me today, so he's keep an eye. The van is a Mercedes Sprinter, medium wheelbase. It's 5 ton capacity rather than 3 ton, so I don't have to worry about overloading the van too much. You know, I've got that extra capacity. However, I will have to take my licence to drive this because I don't have a C1 licence. It's an ex-police van. I don't know if you noticed any of the little extras, deadbolts and different things here and there, holes in the roof, fans here and there, so I have to patch all that up, and I will keep some of it just for aesthetics. I quite like, you know, the deadbolts. I think is a nice little gimmick, and maybe the pole as you get in the van, things like that. Yeah, so I will try and document as much as I can the times I mess up, because there'll be plenty of them, and just basically just give you a good honest van conversion video that hopefully some of you guys can follow and take some advice from. But yeah, let's get to it. Let's get stripping out the van, and yeah, see you in a bit. Really not going too well at the moment. The floor's proving a bit troublesome to get out. It's, the bolts that go all the way through, there's probably about 8 of them. They're just absolutely seized underneath on the nuts, so it's just spinning round every time you try to get the nut out or the bolt out. So I'm going to have to get underneath, try to cut it away from the top, but you just have to cut away too much of the metal flooring and things like that, and it's just a pain. Not the actual van floor, but the track flooring. So I'm going to get underneath, try to cut the bolts off, see how that goes. So, I mean, on the other hand, it is a glorious day for it, and Arsenal's just beat Tottenham 3-1. So everything's going well. Buy this. If you're ever going to get a van with track flooring in, you think it's going to be easy to get out, think again. But yeah, that's what this video is about. So, see you in a bit. Let's get on with it. Morning, guys. Day 2. Like I say, didn't get very far last night. Well, got a lot of bolts cut off the bottom, so it didn't look like I got very far, but actually did make quite a bit of progress underneath. So today I'm going to take off all the side stuff. This should help me get the edges of the flooring up anyway. So I'm going to take all this up, all this side off, and then fingers crossed I'll be able to get the rest of the floor up, and today the van will be looking pretty much empty. Is my plan. So yeah, let's get on with it, and hopefully by the end of the day we'll have an empty van. So the floor's finally up. What a nightmare. If you can buy one without one, do it. There's a lot of this glue still down. I'll try and scrape up what I can, but I'm not too fussed about that. The rust is, there's only a little bit of surface rust here and there, so pretty happy. Could have been a lot worse. So clean all this up, paint it all up, and then probably start putting the floor down. And I'll show you the plan of what we got. Right guys, it's end of the day now. Really happy with what we got done today. Managed to get all the rust out of the floor and all the walls. So the floor's had one coat of paint, it needs some more. I didn't get all the rubber up off the floor, as you've probably seen in the video. It's just really difficult to get up, and to be honest it wasn't really going to make much difference. There's no rust under the rubber or nothing like that. I already checked a lot of it. So yeah, I've just ended up going straight over that. Few of the walls need touching up where I've ground down some of the bolts and the rivets that are in the wall. They need touching up with a bit of paint. Plans for the van next is going to be cut a big hole in the roof. Pretty scary, but big hole in the roof. I'm going to put a vent there. I'm going to put a skylight at the back, and then I'm going to cut some holes in the back doors, put the windows in there. Then it will be insulating, boarding, and really thinking about wiring and planning and plumbing and things like this. I've only probably worked about 12 to 15 hours tops, I'd say, and most of that was today on the van. And I've already gutted it all out, like I say, and it needs another coat on the floor, needs some touching up around, but apart from that, you know, we're back to bare basics, so really happy. And can all be done in 15 hours. Yes, I do have some kit, but it's all hand kit really. A few power tools, all battery ones, but nothing, you know, I've got no fancy stuff and no experience either, so it can be done. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed episode 1, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao for now.